Yes, people. Ocho Rios market, Ocho Rios market. We have to show no what go on, you know. We have to show no what go on because people lie on our walk on tell. Oh, them say nothing not go on. Newly renovated. Newly renovated. See there? From the hole to the whoops, 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 whoops. Ocho Rios market. We are going to show you the accomplishment of the Jamaica Labour Party. We not hide nothing. We not in no propaganda. We not in no rumor. We don't know. We come to speak the truth. See there? We can have a shower. Have a shower, have a shower, have a shower. Ocho Rios, please people, take care of the market. Take care of the market, people. Vendors, take care of the toilet. Nobody thief the toilet seat. Nobody thief the bowl. Nobody cock up on the toilet them. What are they gonna do? See them nice and clean? See them nice and clean? Big up Anjo Onis. Big up Dr. Anjo Michael Onis. Brand new, renovated. The Ocho Rios market. Watcha. Yeah, see there? Switch. New house with a title. See there? House with a title. That we are tell all the people them stay. How them say not now go on? How them say not now go on? House with your title. 3-bedroom, not 10 by 10. House with toilet out the road, down the road. See there? One more bedroom. See there? It's a 2-bedroom. See there? Bro God. All who said the Prime Minister will get a third term loading, comment third term or comment some art. Look what the MP around this. It's a PNP MP, you know. You don't see him. And him just been around this, you know. I think I'm the mayor. Chances are it's a PNP woman get her house, big up she. Big her up. Cause it not have to do no J, it not have to do no P. It have to do the PEOPLE. Big up the people them. Big up the Prime Minister. See the poverty house there? Got to. Prosperity. Okay, all them say not now go on. We now work with that. This is Spicy Grove St. Mary. Spicy Grove St. Mary. So if I'm wrong, one can tell me say I'm wrong and come off. But me not spread misinformation. This is Spicy Grove St. Mary. Groundbreaking Semtilot. Semtilot house are given people. House HOUSE. Lots are given away. LOTS. Lots. Can you know say lots match with house? You know lots of house given away. LOTS. Then they sit down and say not now go on. Then they sit down and say the government are rob this. Then they sit down and talk about who are the worst them ever see the country. Are the best me ever see the country. Me never see so much house I give it just so daily by daily. Gong just a broke for cut this, cut that, put this. Listen to me. Me I work with the builder. At GLP me I vote for. Until Andrew own his F up, at GLP me I vote for. Until the Jamaica Labour Party F up at the Jamaica Labour Party, I am putting my vote for. I'm seeing a lot of infrastructure going on. I'm seeing a lot of development. The youths them at work. We and the young people are ball, you know. We need better. Cost of living higher, inflation high everywhere. But remember, watch the video. St. Mary, house agiwe.
And I looked at the people, you could sense that there was a little apprehension. And I can tell why. Because this has been a long time in coming. Like many communities in Jamaica, Spicy Grove was not formally established. There are 750 informal settlements in Jamaica. 750. 600,000 people live in them. That statistic may be a little bit dated because we are still awaiting the new census, which will give us an update as to where we are. But I think it gives us a fair representation of the extent of the challenge that exists for settlement in Jamaica. Now, your member of parliament gave the history as to how this settlement came about. Somebody had the land, they didn't establish their ownership and use. Somebody else came, established ownership and use, acquired it through the adverse possession route of the law. Other persons moved on. And of course, there is a contest of tenureship. When the matter came before me, through your member of parliament, the sense I had was that the people had established the community. I gather that the houses were well built. As we can see that there are some serious structures here. People had made their investment in the land. So we took the view that it would be better to support the community, to regularize the community. And so we made the provisions. I want to therefore say to the people who reside here that the government, having made the provision for the regularization, and to be clear, what does the regularization mean? It is not just the acquisition of the land in your behalf. The government of Jamaica will be making an investment in putting in the roads. And one of the reasons why I'm very happy to be here is that I'm not just signing the contract, because as I entered the community, I saw the land surveyors with their equipment already doing the work. So the look of apprehension on the faces of the residents shouldn't exist anymore, because work starts already. This is not just a promise though, this is a reality. Not only will we put in the roads, but we will put in the water supply, which is very important for any community. And all the other amenities will follow once your road and your water is in. It will mean, as the surveyors go about trying to identify where the boundaries are, it may mean that there would have to be some readjustment. You know, some persons may have put their fence in the path of where a road should be, and therefore there may have to be some adjustment. But we ask for your cooperation. I know that there is a process in place where all of the residents will be consulted, and it is not a situation where there is a heavy hand being applied. Certainly there would be consultations and negotiations. The public would be happy to know that there will be 70 lots that will be surveyed and titled. So in addition to the road and the water and what we paid for the land in your behalf, you will also get your titles. So in effect, if there ever was an example of a community that is going to be transformed, regularized overnight, Spicy Grove would be that community. You get your road, your light, your water, your land title. The only thing I would say is that as I look at the buildings that exist, I was waiting for it. The only thing I would say is that the residents have taken great pride in their structures. They have built fairly good structures. There are some houses that may need some support. So Minister Montague, MP Montague, we will take a second look as to what we can do for those whose structures are in need. But I'm not here making any commitment just yet. We have to go and look and see what is there. But I wanted to, since I have your attention, to point out that the government is developing a program where we will allocate for the next 3 years $5 billion to improve communities just like Spicy Grove. And there are several communities that have said 750. That $15 billion will not be able to do all the communities. But it is a start. So where the communities need roads, water and other infrastructure and some amount of restructuring to get them titles, we will be doing this sort of intervention. It is very important that we regularize informal settlements, that the people who live in these communities take ownership. You see, this business of living somewhere and you don't feel like you own it, it means that you don't take the kind of responsibility for the community that you should. But when you know that you have the title for the place, that this is an asset for you, then when you see a man behaving badly in the community, you are more likely to stand up and say, listen man, this is my place, this is my value, and I don't want you destroyed. And that is what we are promoting with regularizing the community. We are regularizing. What we are doing is ensuring that the people in the community take ownership of the community. Now, recently, I was at the United Nations, and the purpose for being there was to advocate for greater support for something called the Sustainable Development Goals. Shelter and housing and community development is captured in the Sustainable Development Goals. Jamaica is committed to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. We had set a task in our National Development Plan that we would achieve developed country status by 2030. Jamaica, the place of choice to live, work, and do business and raise your family. That is what we had committed to. And we set certain benchmarks and certain targets in certain areas, in education, in healthcare, in housing and community, in environment, in all kinds of areas. What we have discovered globally is that for most countries, they are only achieving 16% of the targets that they had set under the SDGs, 16%. And that's really a challenge. Jamaica is doing much better than the rest of the world. And in fact, Jamaica is the leading country in the Caribbean for meeting the SDG goals based upon our National Development Plan. In fact, we're about 60% of the way there. There have been setbacks, no doubt. Sometimes the national conversation forgot that the world was struck by COVID, and for 2 years there was barely any investment that could be made in social development. We had a massive supply side shock where supply chains were disrupted, growth fell off, and inflation went up. So all of those things had an impact on the pace at which we fulfill the Sustainable Development Goals. But the government is recommitting itself to redoubling its effort so that Jamaica achieves the developed country status. Now, for all the people who live here in Spicy Grove, for you, you are the beneficiary of a significant investment of the government. Several millions of dollars will be invested in your community. But for you, it is no concern as to where this money came from. All you are concerned about is that the money is invested. But as citizens, your concern and interest must go beyond that. Because without a strong economy, this couldn't happen in Spicy Grove. So all of you who are looking on, saying, well, we have heard promises before, but it's not going to happen. You know why this one happened? It happened because your government created an economy that generated the revenue, so that when I stand up and say we're going to regularize Spicy Grove, we're going to buy the land for the people of Spicy Grove, we're going to put in your road and put in your water, it's not a hollow promise. It is a commitment backed by resources. There will be those who come to you and tell you what you want to hear, and you want to hear it and accept it, but then it doesn't happen because they have no clue as to how to make it happen. So I said to all of you here in Spicy Grove, your life is changing for the better because you have a government that is able not just to make a promise, but to fulfill the promise. So I know that when I leave here and I go back to Kingston after we have signed the contract, you're going to see the work start on the road. You're going to see the pipe laid. So I want you to understand where we are as a country and your role in it. And your role is to ensure that you have a government that creates an economy. There is nothing that can happen, there is nothing that you want to be fulfilled without an economy to do it. All of you better realize that. In America, you know, I'll leave you a close. In the 80s when Ronald Reagan, I believe, was running to become president. And they are, you know, the American electoral system, they had a little saying, they say it's the economy, stupid. It's about the economy, nothing else. Always there will be other issues, but especially now where we are for Jamaica. If the things that we want to achieve, your road, your water, your hospital, your school, everything that you want, if you don't have a good economy, you won't achieve it. Not only did we come to tell you that, say we are fixing your road, your water and everything, but your member of parliament could also say that the school that I gather the principal fell through the roof, a teacher fell through the flooring, that school is going to be totally refurbished. How are we able to do that? Economy. Never forget that point. So all the things you ask for can only be possible if you have a government that is creating a strong economy. So my new friends at Spicy Grove, I will be able to drive up here in relative comfort next time, and I will be able to see all the numbers at the gate, and everybody will have their own title. And your member of parliament is reminding you that when you own property now, you will have to pay a little property tax.
Amen.
So ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure. God bless you. Enjoy your new property. Take care of it. Demonstrate your ownership and build your community. God bless you. Love you.
So